Hello and welcome to Narrowcast Boxing. It's April 10th, 2019. Before I start with this week's previews, I'd like to give a shout out to Chris AKA AbsoluteZero on YouTube for designing my new logo. If you're into retro video games, he streams and posts videos regularly, so go check him out. I'll put the link in the description of this video. So with that said, let's talk boxing. There really wasn't much to cover over the last 2 weeks, which is why I mentioned in my last video that I would be taking a bit of a break. So this really means that I'll discuss a few fights for this upcoming weekend. On Friday, April 12th, the most significant fight is between Vasyl Lomachenko and Anthony Crolla. I'm expecting Lomachenko to win and basically outclass Crolla at the very least. I think a stoppage in this situation is likely. Lomachenko is, in my opinion, levels above Crolla, and this is really a step down in competition for Lomachenko. I believe this fulfills some type of mandatory obligation for his 135-pound championship, which I imagine is a big part of why this fight was made. It's a significant fight, but it shouldn't be competitive. Hopefully Lomachenko is able to secure some better fights moving forward, but 135 pounds is pretty barren. The only fight for him that would really grab my attention would be against somebody like Mikey Garcia or Gervonta Davis, but I don't really see those fights happening right away. On Saturday, April 13th, there are some noteworthy fights, but ones which I'll probably end up skipping. All of them should be good fights, competitive fights, but I really don't have any personal interest in them, but I'll mention them anyways. These fights are Peter Quillin versus Caleb Truax, Sergiy Derevyanchenko versus Jack Culcay, and Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer. My only prediction here is that I think Claressa Shields will defeat Christina Hammer. I've seen very little from each of them, but I think that Shields is a bigger puncher and seems to have faster hands, and I see the fight going her way, but we'll see. The one fight that I am looking forward to seeing is Jamie Munguia versus Dennis Hogan. I've never seen Hogan fight. Based on his record, I think that he's probably a pretty solid fighter, but we'll see what he has on the night. I'm a big fan of Munguia since he stopped Saddam Ali to win his 154-pound championship. I don't think that he's an elite fighter at 154 pounds. I think the other champions would probably beat him pretty convincingly, but Munguia does throw big power punches, and he's a fun fighter to watch, so I'll be checking out this one. Anyways, it's a short episode this week, but there's plenty of boxing on the horizon. So like, comment, subscribe, enjoy the fights, and I'll talk to you next week.